Cloud9 out here for an interview. If Adam Savage pulls up, I think they give you the same answer. It did seem unwinnable. There were so many rounds where I felt like C9 did everything right, and it just came crumbling down anyways because of individual plays. And I gotta say, I feel sorry for one of the fans out there in the audience. I saw if Buzz wins, I'm gonna get a Buzz
YouTube
cut.
chat, this should
I
work,
hope he
right?
looks as good bald as you do, Tom, because I think that man's gonna need a razor real soon.
Nothing wrong with a buzz cut. Nothing wrong with it.
Cloud9 did do a lot right. However, Tom, there were definitely some rounds mixed in there that they should have won.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, whenever you have an amazing clutch, you have to then look at the other team and go, you probably shouldn't have lost that one. And I think that was the case. That we saw some crazy hero moments that came out from the side of T1, but then also like some time blunders where it's like, maybe you're showing too much respect. Like, I think that ult that was in play
back in a little bit.
for Meteor, they were like, okay, oh, should we go? And then it came down to what, 6 seconds he's placing it down, you lose all your guns and you're having to just run in with pistols. It becomes very, very difficult. And even the round with the Viper's Pit, where they had deep control, you have a man advantage, you have a Viper's Pit down on spawn, and snap your fingers and you're losing the round. It just slipped away from them in positions where you go, you should have had that one. That should have been ours. And I think that eventually got in their head as well.
Well, after all of the rounds of Valorant played over this entire process of Red Bull Homeground 2024 here in Berlin, one of our 2 grand finalists is in touching distance of the trophy. Will they get their hands on it? We'll be back after the break. We are back live in Berlin with this wonderful crowd. And we are getting set to potentially close out this grand final. Will T1 take the title, or will C9 take it to 5 out of 5? These are really the best performing teams we've seen in action here all week long, Tom, putting on a magnificent show here in the main event.
Do you want to know the most terrifying thing possible?
Give it to me.
Is if they lose this map, Cloud9 will have lost this final 3 years in a row with 3 different scorelines. Because they lost 3-2 last year, 3-0 the year before, and this will be a 3-1. The difference, though, is that last time they had that 2-1 lead and got a couple of maps and then didn't take it over the line. This time, they're the ones having to do that clean sweep 2-0 back in the other direction.
Yeah, I mean, look, the shoe's on a different foot. I think at this point, the reality is, for T1, moving in to this map, potentially the next one, the question remains, what are they eating? What are they drinking? At what stage do they start to get tired? Because I don't know how many games of ranked you guys can get in a day, but even just ranked, low stress, not on a stage, no trophy, or I haven't traveled to a different continent.
You is not low stress.
For me it is. But it gets to you, man. You play like 8 games of ranked, it's gonna be tough. And this is a slightly different energy drain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's food, I don't think it's drink. What hunger to want it. I can see it in their eyes. They want this trophy. You mentioned Stax in particular. He needs it. He wants that silverware tonight.
That was an interesting sign.
I didn't see it. What did he say?
I'm not repeating. That's for them to know and me not to repeat. But no, I think...
He said, I want your babies.
Well done.
Yep.
How did you like half read that, or did someone feed that to you?
No, I just guessed.
Okay. I don't believe you.
The baby has been fed. Look, Haven is next, and this is C9's map picks. And right now, if we're just going round and round, we're just all picking up our own maps and taking them home, right?
C9's Haven look.
The thing is, though, if you look back to a recent tournament, this map did not go
that's
well.
That's for you to tell me.
I will say,
oh, they played us last time on Haven.
Walking around earlier in the day during the semi-finals, he said to me, I'm glad we lost our previous tournament. It taught us a lot.
Let's see if they fixed it, I guess.
So evidently, they revamped a lot of things. I'll be curious. We saw.
I don't even remember the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Just a moment ago.
I don't even know what happened.
We'll get one for Haven because a lot of teams have opted to bring that agent
honestly,
to the core, but both of these teams have been leaning on Jet in the past, so that might be a change that they make. But also, I think they just worked on a lot of their protocols. If I see that man in the server, I'll be very surprised.
Surprised, upset, annoyed, probably.
Zilf will be happy.
How do you think we're going to...
Yeah, I suppose he would be.
Give me some predictions. Oh, I was about to say, give me some predictions.
I reckon Oxy and Buzz will play Neon. That's... Oh, wow.
Could have been Neon now. They played Jet versus us.
Wow. You can...
My predictions
Thank God
today.
this milk's coming in soon, man.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the screen before. I was looking in your eyes, Tom.
I just hope they don't kill her.
I saw the blue and you thought...
Yeah, they gotta... They gotta get it right.
Yeah, no, I think realistically, though, for T1, again, I like the idea because it just makes sense.
Shaf FPS, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you for the 13 months, dude.
I just don't believe it from what I've seen at this point.
Thank you for the support.
I think momentum is far more important. I think adrenaline kicks in, and I think when Stax has big clutches the way that he did, the adrenaline's kicking in for me. I can't imagine how they feel. So that's keeping them alive. We need to see that same energy brought here today on this map, and we can avoid going to split. I don't want that, but it may happen.
Yeah, I think as well. Like, obviously, the changes, you're going to see Oxy back on that Neon. I think he's been phenomenal on it. But I also want to talk about this map in general with Stax. You think back to Haven, they kind of invented the playbook. They were the guys who did fantastically well on it.
All right,
is the crowd big in there?
These two teams
it looks
have
alright,
given you
man.
everything
An
they've got
EMEA
so
event.
far.
Looks pretty stacked.
In their first ever Red Bull Home Ground Grand Final, have a chance
It's been cool how,
to
like,
take it all here and now.
would say there's a good amount of
Cloud9
fans
are
for
at risk of
everyone.
suffering
That's always makes a good event.
For the third time in a row.
Nice.
Berlin.
I wonder how Champs is going to be in France.
Dude, I really hope one of the French teams make it.
With Tom and Mitch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they should. Both of them have a good chance.
They really
honestly.
should, yeah. They got a really good chance for at least one.
And T1 are away straight off the bat.
C9 on defense, T1 on attack, potential last map,
and we'll see how
2-1.
these neon battles
Up to
go
2.
down. Buzz has been a terrifying prospect
Pistols,
to face off
5-1 at
against,
the
but
moment,
we know as the
which is
series
kind of mad
goes
that T1's
on,
winning.
Oxy just gets better and better. T1 had their warm-up earlier on, deep into their day, a series done, and BO3 behind them in this sense of the BO5. Oxy straight through.
he
He can't see
actually
a
got a
thing, but
plant.
he's still hitting heads. The body shot to finish. Sylvan.
Wait, we go for a B. I'm so confused. We go for a B insta plant strat and we don't buy shock darts though?
No, he did. He used them.
Oh, he did? Wait, we got a trip kill?
That's something, but C9 are flooding from all directions.
Wait, where did the shocks go? Just one close?
He used them on default, like right after Omen planted the bomb immediately.
Pistol round victories have given them that early boost.
I mean, I saw 2 shot darts going there, so it has to be the attacker. So
Does give a few extra
Yeah,
credits
weird.
to the side of T1. Be interested to see how ballsy they are in the rebuys. They're going to attempt maybe a few pistols
but
here
if
and
they
there.
1-2-1 their
This is a
Cloud9,
map
it's like
where I genuinely
hard to
don't
lose that
mind
round
seeing
if
those
the
early
enemy
force
goes B.
fights. Just
Yeah, you
because
see,
you've
that's
got the
one.
3 sites to
Hey,
deal
yeah,
with.
you're right.
And
You've
then
got the
second
pace of
one,
that
yeah.
Neon. There's always potential that maybe you can cause some extra
6-1
problems.
pistols.
Again, though, you mentioned it. Last time out in the grand final, Oxy managed 92 kills. And I'll be honest, if this goes to 5 maps, I think he's on track to beat that.
Most certainly could be. See how this one goes, but back on the Neon, I'm feeling confident that big numbers shall be reached by this man.
what are the stats for
Stun ready
Antique
off
also?
contact.
No, yeah, let's not talk about that one.
T1 of pistols,
Yeah.
for the most part, just classics. And again, Meteor is the man to take out that Sheriff. Looking to pop some heads, but he won't be given the opportunity.
Hey,
Getting
this
into-
might be alright.
This side,
This is cages. Okay.
without Moose knowing about it, is impossible. They're going to have to try and almost stun him off the back corner, and that's not going to stop him completely. Just looking to try and buy some time.
boy.
But Buzz does well.
Double
Removes
flood,
him from
triple
the side,
flood.
looks to try and retrieve a gun, but fails at it, and the rest of the cavalry.
Jesus.
Session.
How's he
Oxy
here
bouncing
so
around the
fast
site
though? Even they're
into their
confused.
Yeah.
backs. And they haven't
There's
been
a
able
nice
to deal
flood
with
in,
him.
3 people. Everyone was committed.
That felt like I was on a VR roller coaster for a
Felt
second.
like it could have
Oxy
gone
took
a
me on
lot
journey
worse than this.
Through that site,
Yeah.
through the lines of his opponents, past enemies, and then it ended up not even shooting them. It's taking another
If
guy
Oxy doesn't
before
get
going
that
back to
first
finish his meal.
kill clean, then
You see what I mean
could be
about
rough.
how I'm excited to see this guy back in the Neon? He could put up the big numbers. Agreeing with you 100% on that, Tom. 2-0 for C9. This is where they've really made their money. Round number 3, up against Rifles, and their success rate has to be one of the highest in the tournament for these. But last couple games, they've been challenged. Last couple maps,
Okay,
I suppose.
bonus is a
Last game, they
big
weren't
punish
challenged in
over
these
towards
rounds at all.
middle.
Demolishing G2.
Or at least
See if
it
C9
was
can
for the
do it here on
beginning.
Haven
They're going to
when it
fall back
matters
after it.
most. One map
They're
down in the grand
actual...
final.
Oh, they still got a nice
I want
bonus
history
there.
to repeat itself again.
Cypher as a
Something I
Sheriff
wanted to mention before we
Heaven also.
sort of got into
This could
one
be
was
nice if these two
although
are
this
pretty
is
big on
C9's
side
pick,
as well. They
it
might not
hasn't
think the
been
trips are
going
here.
Yeah.
also history of stacks.
Oh, Oxy.
And we get
And
corner.
Haven.
Oh, honestly,
And so many intricate
shame Moose only
setups,
has a
many that
Sheriff,
were
but-
stolen. Oxy, this is a ordained
Yeah,
position,
I don't
and
know
it's
about going into that
immediately
corner
checked.
there versus a
Through
Neon.
the trip goes Buzz, sight under their control.
It's not bad normally, but
hoping
they
they can
had
try
the
and
read
catch
that they're
someone
going
above.
A already, so you don't
There
need
was
to
a
risk
reveal
it, I
to be
think.
had, but at this stage,
did you see?
seemed like it.
Did you see how much he was bobbing?
Drop down.
That
Moose
was
is
nuts,
given a
man.
moment, a
Bobbing?
reprieve, but
Yeah, you know,
last very
Neon
long.
at the
Little bit
moment,
of
like
damage
you
for
can
C9,
you
but
tap
this is
D and you like
back
bob
to
your head up and down.
normality for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2-1
dude, he was
as the
tapping
third
D
round goes to
fast,
T1.
bro. He was bobbing up and down
Well
like the
enough
fastest I've
reinvestments
seen.
Will come through. For C9 though, the real game begins, and I do like that we
That was the
started
most
out this
I've
map
seen
because
of it.
last time we talked about how one of the teams didn't have a Cypher,
Hard
and so
rocking
Neon will
out there on
typically
the
have like
server.
a lot of impact. It's that, a lot more freedom. And then we started this one off with Oxy dying. to a
Ultra, I'm
trapwire,
good.
really
How you
just
doing?
Underlining that
Read in the
issue.
words,
Two
we can
rounds
get
later,
it
you have
fixed.
Buzz
I mean,
going
yeah, it
into a
shouldn't be in the
trap,
game.
killing someone and still just then shooting it afterwards.
Doesn't
It's
even
like-
get stunned by
Yeah.
it.
Kind of like the yin and yang of tripwires. We'll see. Oxy.
Oh, I like this bait.
Potentially
Lovely
gonna
shot,
try.
man.
I
He's a
thought maybe
beast.
a dart would be used behind it, but no.
Done hits, reposition from him.
The edge of the smoke, a re-smoke.
And now the re-smoke here is lovely.
That will keep him safe for now. More importantly, though, he's got rid of Sylvan, so smokes won't even be available for T1.
Whoa. What?
Okay. Oxy won't be available for C9.
I mean, he's on the floor.
He's getting absolutely dumped.
He doesn't see him.
Meteor, that timing perfect on the paranoia from Vic. Meteor had no chance of
Unless the
getting
guy
out
on top of the
alive.
box like jump spotted or something, but I doubt it. Lovely shot,
Rossi
man.
won't give up any more ground. A 4v2. Push up by Buzz. Okay, he could actually be the savior of this round.
No, relax, please, chill.
Buzz, phenomenal play! And with Stacks coming in on the utility, there's no choice
oh my god, how's they won the 2v4?
I don't know.
Buzz is a god.
Round, and it was.
Yeah, well played from a lot of players that round.
Spoke about in that pre-map, the swap up from Oxy onto the Neon, but the same thing has happened for Buzz. Both.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And
he has the angle perfect also through the smoke, like that tiny, it wasn't even a one-man kill.
Abusive. Like it's so difficult to deal with a player that can just slide and reposition so easily.
God, it's a nightmare there. They need that like that one person just to absolutely send it with a classic out jumping or something.
With him getting aggressive up in their face.
She looks so stupid if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about it for T1. The length of the day is
the second time in this best of 5 Cloud9 is losing like an important swing round that they should be winning, in my opinion.
That puts all the energy back into your body. A big individual play, a round that should have been lost, brought back by your teammates' brilliance.
They have the correct read again,
Cloud9 can interrupt that momentum with these weaker weapons. The gamble seems good. Just look at the map.
Okay, this cancel from T1's going to be lovely.
Blue overcomes the
he popped the
C
Neon
site, but the red is gone. In the other
dude,
direction,
they just know
T1
he's going to go aggro here. It's so obvious that he swings Garage.
Waiting for the aggression to come through. They know that in a round like this and in a map this big, there is no need for them
from T1 to stay C long though.
Be waiting out the ult. That's the thing. Just almost let it go. But that's the
kind of surprised they got caught off by this. Really, I actually thought the 4 here would split in 2-2 for the Garage push.
Continue to try and spam damage.
It's going to run out.
The smoke he goes, but in fact it's Xeppaa to do the majority of the damage.
Leaving one nicely done, bro. But I think T1 messed up here.
The man behind.
Yeah.
His doppelganger.
You just sit out proper and hold wherever they're going to push. He's like, he either pushes C long or he pushes Garage. And then even if they don't push, that's fine. You just wait out the ult.
In the middle of a push on an eco like that. Not uncommon for a team to wait the clock a little bit.
And then it snowballed, right? Because was it Xeppaa that picked up the gun?
I think he had like, what, 9 or 10 energy left in it. If Meteor survives like another 3 seconds,
we were wondering, does Link still play pro? No, I think he stopped. He streams though. He does stream.
Sliding around, drawing the eye, grabbing another. Wouldn't have been possible. A man like Oxy to put a round on the board.
Tearless.
Just in the correct position every round.
Rossi's calls as well to re-aggress this.
Where's the money? 1, 2.
That was worth his weight in gold, but Oxy.
3 can't buy. We got 1, 2 can't buy. It's a really big round. We've got Breach short on defense. Potentially want to attack if Stacks gets this orb.
Well, they may go down on short. Big pressure from all sides as Buzz rounds up Rossi. And leaves Moose
and they're just gonna plant, get Breach under. It's a dumb round against C9. Gotta save these guns for the 2 people that can't buy.
Yeah.
Again, they're 4 people or 3.5 people towards A, Breach is A-Link. Yeah, they started 3A, Breach A-Link, and they're still like just loose.
I also just like the fact that after getting the connection with the drone,
they didn't even do damage to them. Look at their shields.
Well, I know where you are.
They had nothing.
Down, you don't know where I am. And even then, I think the supportive paranoia came through from Sylvan, like straight through the wall. So the players are not only revealed behind the cage, but also
Xeppaa used Breach short, I think, on short, and then Stacks used Breach short back for A.
You basically are just deaf, blind, and dumb. So it's not going to work out for them in that scenario. Again,
am I doing a tier list? I think tier list stuff is happening for Plat Chat, but
like, you think about
I don't know. Not necessarily the problem, but people are going to have to remember that this meta is going to be a lot different to the meta. Like this meta right now is like who is really good at abusing and enabling Neon, in my opinion. I feel like
excuses.
I'm just saying it definitely has a big element to it. So
reinvented the meta. when it comes
I think
to
it's worth listening to. Can I review TMV's agent tier list? What who is?
Feeling some
Give me a
pressure.
screenshot, man.
C9
Not only the agents, like the map pool rotating also, it's massive.
Yeah, that's actually true as well. Kind of got to look. There's so many factors you got to look at. You're right.
Yeah.
Because people are going to lose some of their best maps or worst maps.
It's a very different vibe here. You can see that T1 are pushing them, testing them every step of the way. And I can understand this as well. They interrupted the momentum. They got around that they shouldn't have with the weaker weapons, with the ult from Oxy.
Good timeout
And then in the
from
round
Imi.
where you maybe expect that little bit more, they fall flat.
They got to shut down A, right?
It's early days in the map, but
I
fall into
don't know
T1's
if it's
pocket.
even that, honestly. It's
Cloud9 will become more,
more,
and
they're in the
more
correct
aware of just
positions
how close
pretty
they
much
are
every round.
to
It's
watching
like, make a
another
decision. Are we
team
fighting? Are we
lift
falling
the
back?
Red
Are
Bull
we
Home
baiting?
Ground
Like,
trophy.
what's the plan, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, for some of
Looks
them,
like they have good initial calls and then it's just dead.
that may only be the first time. For Xeppaa, it would be the third. So
front row seats.
yeah, it's not a good feeling.
Okay, heavily expecting a B, that's for sure.
Ready. An immediate setup to just get
Oh, yeah.
Rossi.
Whoa.
And another tag for
What
good
the?
measure.
Dude, I'm loving this
You
Insta
come off
drone
the back
people are
of a
doing
pause,
now.
you go, okay, we've
Yeah.
got our ideas,
People
we've
are,
got our strats
people are
ready.
like
What are we
sending
gonna
it
be
with
doing? Well,
the
our
neon sometimes on
initiator
top
and
and it's
in-game
just
leader
so
are dead.
disgusting.
And one of our other
Yeah.
initiators is
Have you noticed
tagged.
there's a
That is
lot of
not a
old
good start
things
to the
coming
round.
back?
It's not
Some
even
maps?
blind.
Yes.
A lot.
The third
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Because you know you've just killed the guy A. What are they going
Not
to do?
wrong.
Rotate to A.
Yeah.
Where are they
Yeah,
gonna
I've
rotate
actually
through?
been saying a couple of
straight
times, I'm just
line
like,
that
man,
you
I
can
haven't
fire
seen
that
this
ult
for
down.
like 2,
Beautiful
3
hit,
years.
Beautiful gamble. And
Yeah,
now
because
C9 will they
it's
roll the dice of their
gotten
own.
forgotten,
Believe
yeah.
it, this
So
play
it
goes
works
the
again because
C-side, or
people don't know
perhaps
how to
even
play
B. They'll
against this.
gamble
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put their eggs in that basket. The problem,
This
even
was
with the
nice
Cypher
though.
setup on C,
Drone goes up, tags
they
one,
really
stun on top,
have made
and you're
the
always
wrong
gonna
read, and
get
it's
that
about
ult.
to be shown to Meteor.
Lovely from them as well. Push up,
The
get
ult
the
coming
ult,
through
free
confirms
sight.
Meteor must
Gotta look
be
at
ace, the
stacks,
only
saves a
place
lot
with
of
the
util.
body.
He gets onto
But
heaven,
they're
it's a
not
done
quite gonna
round.
get here in time
They're
to
kind of gonna
stop
have
the
to
plan.
retake heavy
Now
from.
it's the retake.
It doesn't even
It's
matter.
on
This
the
guy's
line.
Omen Flash.
And
It's
with
even
weapons
better.
in hand and no
You just
credits,
save.
is it even worth it?
Yeah, that's the problem. This site is not easy to retake.
Yeah,
They don't have
you either
the ultimates that they
send it
dispensed
through heaven
not
with
too long
3
ago.
or you just accept
Here
it.
is the paranoia that's
Yeah,
starting to
nothing
leave
to go
people in
for.
awkward positions, but Izu adds another to the death toll. Moose has done well from above, but they did get out.
Man, I
They
really
didn't
like
get
this from
anywhere near
T1
the site. Two
though.
players are now in the spawn, and he's done
They,
damage.
They did
But
Omen
damage is all
Flash,
she
and then
wrote.
once
The other
that
players
had done, they
had
then
no
had Breach
intent
as well.
to
So
make a
they
move.
literally could not get out of spawn.
T1 will have
They
some
had one for
additional
first wave,
costs,
one for
but
second wave. It
other
was
than
incredible.
that, this round is comfortable and well. If we
Getting
start
good
to look at
mid-run
the
comps,
credits
good
that are
macro.
available
It's
for
like
the
the bind
T1
thing I said
side,
when they just swapped
that
that
cost
position
isn't
on
gonna hurt
defense
them
on
at
B.
all.
No,
It's like
no.
a
I mean,
huge
obviously
thing.
losing the first
Yeah,
two and then
yeah.
building up your rounds afterwards. You know, for C9, I'm surprised Moose got that kill. The jump up and win, though he's being watched and somehow goes out a second time and takes the kill, gets out alive. Valuable weapon carried forward, but at the end of the day, you sort of felt it after this first kill, after the rotation to the C site. It did just feel like that's going to be it. They've made the wrong gamble, and now you have to live with it. Still, though, enough weapons saved to give C9 a goodbye. They'll be able to go blow for blow with T1 in individual duels, but there will be a change in strategy. Things haven't been working out. And lots of
It's
players
the-
on mid, Recon
it's the
going deep. This
Fnatic.
is a full push from Oxy, using this agent to the best of his
Oh,
ability.
it's a
getting
shame the
up
stun
in their
missed,
face.
but-
Hunter's Fury put through, but T1 winning the fights to start. Hunter's Fury gets Sylvan though. Trapped in the corner with Xeppaa.
Okay,
Numbers
goes
back
into
to
a
2v2.
2-on-2.
70 HP on
Good
stacks.
damage
Buzz
done
in
though.
the
See
same
if it
boat.
matters.
But they're the attackers.
Cypher is
and they
alive.
choose
Huge.
where to take this fight, grouping up and moving to the C site. The question is,
Honestly, Cypher
will
and
Moose
Sova
be
Live is
involved in
big.
this battle,
Yeah.
or will Cam simply
That was
set
real
them
nice
up
for it.
for the retake?
Rossi's gonna be pretty far away.
Well, there's the information.
Tripwire destroyed.
He's hoping that
Going.
someone would
No, you don't.
walk into one of these trips or give
Oi,
it that
oi,
fight.
oi,
There is
oi,
the
oi.
trip, but just as he looks at it, Moose takes the kill, and he can now look to reveal, but never mind. Even still, Stacks spams onto the body.
Kind of nice from
He
Stacks,
knows where
to
his
be
teammate
fair.
went down.
Oh,
Stun in towards that
well
spot.
played.
Oh,
And he
that's
wins the
nice
clutch
from
again.
Stacks.
The
Yeah.
leader
Knew
of the
he
pack,
had to go close to get the ult as well.
and he's done
A
it.
great stun.
Back to back.
Rossi
Different
had
maps.
drone though, but he didn't want to give up his position, I guess. But still.
Yeah. You gotta wait for the
Such
drone
big
though, like
rounds
Moose
as
after
well,
the
Tom.
first kill.
Yeah.
Swing rounds. And I love the idea from C9.
He
The
wanted to throw
Hunter's
his hat.
Fury doing damage. The big push up. not just by Oxy, but by Xeppaa as well, taking this space. Moose catching on this stun, though, from Stax.
It's hard, man. I wouldn't even be... I'm not even sure I'd
especially
comment anything like to
Abyss.
Moose if I was watching it back.
And here
It's just not even that bad from him.
on that breach util himself and show us exactly what he can do. 5-3. Mixed bag of investments from C9, and they go running out of the A site, content to play the retake.
This is a done round.
The plans comes through, and well, the drone might spot one, but he's safe down below.
It's fast.
Yeah, he'll be safe.
Okay. Yeah, they couldn't get down to heaven. Breach damage went early.
Oxy capitalizes. A lot of damage being done. This retake coming in thick and fast with Izu and Meteor.
Keep an eye on Meteor. It's a little bit weird. He might hit a Cypher here. Okay, it doesn't matter.
You're never going to get both. And now Meteor coming in from behind. They're going to extract it even when he walks out with a cage in hand.
Big shout out to Xeppaa here. Like before they managed to get into under heaven and even set up, he's already done his breach damage and we just walled send it in. That was awesome.
Yeah, well, they were ready. 4 players
I wonder if they had
in position as soon as the spike
reach,
began
blast under heaven,
and
if they had more abilities on them, like flooding out from
confirming to
hell.
Oxy that that's the spot to
If
put
they had
the
a stun
fast
on them
lane
or
in.
something.
I saw Omen Flash when default.
It's not quite a kill contract, but the kill was confirmed.
That was really, really good.
Dude, literally they wait 2 seconds longer. That's a dumb round for
There
T1.
has been individual blips on the T1 radar since the pistol. They don't have the ults yet to pant the gap.
Go again. I love it.
Rolling Thunder 1 away from Stax, 2 away for Izu. And an immediate...
Deep Cam C though.
Wait, that was cool.
Yeah.
Save the recon for the A heaven. It's a shame they didn't get the full kill there. 27 HP. I like that
I think
idea.
if both of them spam, maybe they get the kill.
Yeah, they for sure get it. They're just scared of Neon. Absolutely sending it though, right?
Yeah.
Dives down, pops the fast lane into play, and isolates the duel.
Breach short, breach damage. I still think C9 can do this.
Rolling Thunder comes back as a response though, and there will be no further aggression. Tag on Sylvan. They know exactly where he is, but as they drop down, Buzz is awaiting them. Sylvan still in
what a
position.
flash. Wait, how is he flashed? Oh, his team flash.
All the bodyguards come out to play, and Moose waiting this whole time for Meteor to fall, for that trap to go out of play, so he could sneak up behind and confirm the round. Well, instead, he is left to fight another day, carrying the weapon through as T1 push up to 6-4.
Money, got it. Oh boy. I mean, they're gonna force Vic, maybe like a Bucky, Sting. Oh, they love Stingers.
They even have that same Aftershock setup, which forces him into the back position, so there's not really anywhere Viv to go. But Buzz was that initial defender, the sacrifice.
Ah, that flash wrecked him so much.
The remaining players was just sublime. They've been so good when they have those ultimates available. That Rolling Thunder basically just disrupted everything. Like, you have your full utility setup to get back into the site, and Sax just puts his foot down immediately. You were about, if Buzz didn't get that kill, Oxy was about to slide backwards, spraying, and immediately
and there's probably a free orb over towards A, as we can see on the minimap here. This time it looks like C9 are going to change it up a little bit. A default, they lose A control, free pass, and push behind. We also have C long info with the camera. So this could work a lot better. We got Rossi acting big on A, drone into recon.
And T1 looking for more. Ulti's not online, but Izu just 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. If he gets that, an opposed plant, it could
they're
be
gonna walk in and have too much util again. Could be
Retake
kind of
on A
nice.
seems likely
Does
again, but they've got an early flank.
Oxy
The trap
descended
destroyed
after
gives
hearing
it
the
away,
drone?
But they know that Izu's close.
Oxy's done well. Again, always having impact. This battle.
The contact retake there is good.
Yeah, no, they're good for it. They have a good understanding that if they get into positions, it's done.
It's a good read. He knows he's coming. Izu gets both. He should have been taken down. But the Hunter's Fury for the opposing side does nothing. He now has one of his own to try and trap them on the way back in. This round is all Izu.
Oh boy.
Buzz will do the
Yeah,
lifting.
they're not doing this.
They give himself a good go at it. Dude, I strongly think they had to do it punish early on A. You know, like where DRX and the Omen flash in, or like go 4-1 or like 3-1 with the Omens B and they do the flash. I feel like that would have helped them so much. They're never scared of A control.
He was living on borrowed time. I should have been dead twice in this round. I'm not letting it go.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they need to change something. I think there was a cool idea to go like down mid and stuff, but if you look at the minimap, they've been, not this round, but the other rounds, their Cypher has been deep camming
that
C,
most
start
players
of every round.
can't-
No one is
he's like
breaking it. They
Medusa.
have
You
full
lock
control
eyes
of
with
what's
this guy,
happening. Like, they
it's
know
done.
exactly what's
It's
happening on
over.
the map, but they're still
But
losing.
somehow Easy
Yeah.
lives all the way
Yeah,
through
it's
to the
true.
end
This
of the
round
round
they're 4A
and
and
to the end
now
of
they
the
go
half as we
C.
hit
Unlucky.
round number
4A,
12.
no one
T1
here.
could be
Omen's
leading
probably got an ult or
8-4
something.
with a 2-to-1 map advantage. C9.
The kind of
Deja
stuff
vu
that
for
Fnatic
Zeppen
do
for
as
many of
well.
these
Like they
players.
love going aggro A when they have
Rossi's
Omen
worst
up.
fears realized.
Yeah.
But like as soon as they
C-side
take A
for
control,
T1,
Boaster's out of
plant
there.
in. What can C9 do in the retake?
Again, sound like a broken record, but I'm looking at Oxy.
Another retake,
Keep,
man.
but more
I mean, it's a
importantly,
little bit
the
easier
overdrive.
because it's on
An
C, but
ultimate that
let's
we
see
have
what
seen
Oxy's
him
got
have
ult-wise.
impact so many times. The TP to try and cause disruption. The stun
Bro,
again
what a
is
stun.
perfect. That backline bolstered by
It's really
Stax,
good
it
from
makes the
Boss,
kills
the
so
positioning.
easy. A solid flash in response though, but Meteor is
How
still
is
standing.
Meteor alive?
Stax comes up with one of his own,
Oh
and there
my
is
God,
nothing
it was a bit of a
to
masterclass in
respond
T1.
to.
It's still
It is an
doable with
8-4
4,
half
but
for
man,
T1. A solid
you
start
gotta
to
think
what
there's a
could
pistol
be
in
the
here as
end.
well.
Another nail hammered
I mean,
into
yeah,
the
they want
coffin
pistol,
of
they only got 4.
C9. Second
suck.
place, calling
Oh
them
no,
yet
Buzz is
again.
laughing. Buzz
Yeah,
is
they're
like,
having
that's
fun.
not good.
Well, he is 15-6, sliding around like a lunatic. And now on the defense, we know that his tempered aggression is going to be terrifying. You can see that the Immy we saw before.
Timmy's just
relaxed,
distraught.
calm. Well, that has changed, and the stress now getting to them.
It's definitely looking a little bit more difficult. I think after, what was it, Pearl, we kind of had the expectation that maybe this series could swing a little bit further in their favor. Now they've got to do it again. Now, I will say, Pistols,
D1, yeah, vibes are looking good.
Attack
I'm telling you,
sides
they're
is where
pretty
they've had
dominant.
most of their success.
At least like this and
So if
Bind
you
has
want a
been
silver lining,
really dominant.
that is it. They're going on to the attack, and if they can get the pistol, this really isn't a done deal. If this is one of them that goes the other way, I fear that history is repeating itself for the third time.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that. I mean, we know that C9 can start strong. They can put those 4-0 on the board, and they've done it plenty of times here in Red Bull home ground. If they do it again, we're back to even footing. With them on the attack side, with them having momentum. But
Alright, they need this pistol
easier
Cloud9.
said than done.
Don't
Against
worry,
the
they always
squad
win
that's
them.
on fire like this. We mentioned earlier
Hey,
about
don't say that.
Silver and how impressive he was
Don't say that.
throughout the series, throughout the tournament. They're 8-4 in the lead. Sylvan's 1-7. 8 assists, by the way. Paranoias have been incredibly impactful. Space taking has been there. And on defense, he will have a much easier role to fill. But it's all about, for T1, some players cool down on an individual level, and the others step it up. Also, the fact that Sylvan did pretty well in clutches, and they haven't really needed to clutch all that often. The C9 only have 4 rounds, 2 of which came after round 3. So, as we get back into this game, T1 seem to be on the cusp of making history. Not just
6-1 for
for
Pistols.
their region, but for C9 as well.
One way goes in.
As the
Oh,
first
they might not think Buzz is
third-time
here.
second place organization.
What's the pathing of
about
the
it.
drone?
The perspective
Okay.
I didn't see him.
Stax and Buzz. Okay,
Oh,
sure, Meteor
boy.
made
Okay, it's all
history
good.
by winning an international trophy. But for Stax and Buzz, it's always been a 5th to 6th, maybe a 3rd to 4th.
Kind of nice because they had
Regionally,
no
they're always
info over towards
fantastic,
Garage
but on
as
the
well, so they kind of got to
international
reclaim Garage. Worked a little
They've
bit better
never
than
got
maybe
to
C9
lift
thought it would.
A trophy.
We got camera here, gets shot
And
as
now they
well.
have the
Shock
chance
dots
to be
goes
the
to the
first
plant.
Pacific
Vic can
team to
tank
do it
them.
With Red
Vic
Bull home
moved
ground,
after tanking the first one.
Spike planted.
with prior years going to EMEA,
There is so much going on right
And
now
of
because there's a
course,
really big flank from Buzz.
the Americas.
Kill
Meteor
Cypher.
is already being pressured. A lot of players going in his direction, but Moose goes down. Meteor does well to at least get one. The trades
Uh-oh,
seem to
look
be
at the
sticking in their
HPs.
favor.
Smoke
We
is
spoke
good.
about the pistol magic of C9, but that magic needs to come up again. Rossi still standing. Vic has found another. Maybe there's still life in them just yet, but the man up against them is Stax.
Oh, shit.
Does it again!
Oh my lord.
That is an outrageous shot.
Yeah.
Hey, he's been playing well, man. How many clutches has this guy won?
Stax has got to be searing
1.5,
his
it
name
feels like.
into the minds of his
Yeah.
opponents at this point.
Jesus Christ.
Every time
He
you
did so
count
well
him
with the
out,
spam
he
Cloud9.
counts himself
Yeah, it was
back
pretty
in.
cool.
They killed the diffuser. And I think
Oh,
Stax
look at
might
that
even
shot.
have fired
Oh
a
my
shot or two through
goodness.
that smoke. I think they could have known.
Even Buzz at this point is going, what? Like, you sit there as the superstar of the team, and then you watch
Forcer,
right
yeah, they're buying.
Yeah, you gotta force it. They got plan at least.
He's been without him for a while, and he gets to just watch him clutch round after round after round.
And it's not, but it's not just clutching rounds, it's clutching swing rounds.
Yeah.
This pistol was one that C9 needed, and now their back is against the wall. They force bought, they put everything on the line and said, no, we can't let T1 get any more of a buffer. We need to stop this now. And for C9, they've done well in the past with similar investments. Paranoia sent them running to the other side of the map. They are going into B, but there are traps awaiting them. They missed the first one, and they'll run straight in. Waiting is Izu. The stun, no, has slowed him and given Oxy a chance with 2 on the buggy, trying to breathe life back into C9's home ground. But Stax, he's kept a little bit of control on this side of the map. And if himself and Sylvan control
I was going to say Buzz
might be able to break this
can
wide
one-shot all of them.
C9
And honestly, I feel like Sylvan holding this could be everything. Timing? Incredible. Oh yeah, okay, well, that's it.
Another 3K to
You see them just buy again.
10 rounds now
I think so, because you know they have one Bulldog, one Guardian, one
in their hands.
Warlord,
kill
so
at halftime for Sylvan. This map must have felt
you buy a gun.
in a grand final. Not hitting your shots doesn't feel good in a normal day, let alone on that stage. But there it is. A huge round from him, cleaning up any danger that was most certainly brewing after Oxy had his way with the B site. That was a big investment from C9. A gamble that has not paid off, and T1 now stand with a huge advantage. 10-4, economy by their side.
Pause coming in.
Timeout used, the last
they're
one
buying
in
this.
regulation for
If
C9.
he's timing out here, they're buying this.
And they're using it 9 rounds away from victory.
I don't even know if you timeout here. It's more like
is on for Rossi and
win
the rest
this
of the
round,
squad.
then you have a
Steps
timeout later for when you need
taken.
it to adjust or something.
And Imi's talking them through that one
It's
last
not bad
time.
timing out here, but it kind of makes it obvious, I feel like.
Meteor, of course. He had that
Unless you're cooking up like a real good round where you have a super good read.
Got something nuts.
Regionally.
Like, but how do you have a read this early though?
I mean, you can't.
Just coming back over to be a part of this Korean super
I mean, maybe
team.
Vodeview or Prep or whatever,
the youngster who's been waiting for his moment. They have all had their moments throughout this series. As said, we are looking at them playing their 7th map of a day. We talk about a best of 5 being a tough thing for teams to go through.
Because the thing is, they
talk about map 5
coulda,
of
woulda,
a
shoulda
series
won both
being like
those
something
rounds.
that teams really have to have that deep
Yeah, this one was 50-50.
to really get the strong mental.
Pistol was just well played from.
Their 7th
Yeah,
map
Pistol
of
is
the
a
day,
beast of Stax.
and we are still seeing clutches out of Sylvan, clutches out of Stax. Buzz leading the way. It's
What
almost
did
like
they
this
actually
is
do?
maybe the second map in a best of 3. They've
Yeah,
had their
kind
warm-up.
of. Like, Vic
They've had
can't
their
buy
Red
next,
Bull
but
to
everyone
get them
else can.
pumped.
And soon they'll have their Red Bull home ground trophy by the looks of it. 11 rounds seems to be destined for round 15.
Okay, Silver's looking for the camera on
They have
mid.
invested pretty decently on some players. Vic
Playing Heaven, everyone, I mean, honestly,
to work with.
they didn't have a
Oxy, we know he
read,
can
but
make
they somehow doing
Yeah.
pretty much the perfect
comes
thing. It's a great
to the
timeout.
bookie.
It's an incredible
Slides his
call.
way in. There's no
Yeah,
one to
it's
be
very
found.
good. How did he do?
Oh my!
Is smoke there?
That's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
It's already a weak purchase for Cloud9. I mentioned it. Stax and his
Kind of
squads
like
in the
this from
past were renowned for these
Stax
A-side
as well. Goes
retakes.
behind, shoots the
So it's
trip,
what
creates a
can
lot of
C9
pressure,
do to
isolates
disrupt
one
this?
behind.
The
Now there's
stun
only
will
3
try
in
and
sight.
delay. Already maneuvering them
neon
into
slide.
that back
Look at
corner,
that.
but
Look
the
at the
defenders
double
have already
target.
made their way out. Vic does well, Zephyr does well, but it's Sylvan again. He's now going to try and ace clutch this one out.
Ooh,
but
nice.
He is surrounded,
Oh,
and Rossi
okay.
We got a game.
will be the
We
one
got
to
a game.
take it.
Yeah, we got a game. Dude, what a
Again,
timeout
we
that was. Fair
highlight
play.
those
The most
ideas.
perfect thing they could have done considering
What
the
a
setup.
play from Rossi. What a
Well-
play
well
from
played.
Vic. They just combined in a
Oh, they
cerebral
got
moment.
Servo as well.
What an important round to do it in as well. Rossi tucked in the corner, and Vic stood there, bulldog in hand.
They win
sprayed
this
away.
round, it's
So
worth
when
2.
they walked out, they weren't thinking to there's a guy stood in the corner. They've seen 2 on site, 1 further back, but Rossi was the mastermind behind it all, cleaning up 2 kills.
Vic, that bait?
If they check that corner, hey, there you go, that bait. It was Vic drawing their eye. Beautiful stuff. Vic might not have a lot of kills. He's got 14 assists. But that round right there, that goes to him. That goes to Rossi. Great call. And Oxy starts it off onto
nice,
Buzz.
just dodging
now
the ult.
C9. They're getting back to their winning ways.
Was this insta drone again, tag?
Momentum rounds.
I would assume so.
Chances
But they killed Neon, so I'm not sure.
To step up once again. Because we know that they've got that skill.
I mean, yeah, Bridge Stun is down,
Maybe
Drone is down,
roster
it's gone.
changes and had your doubts about what this roster can do.
Nice.
We've seen it throughout the tournament. They took down G2
man,
and right now,
play.
Oxy's looking to do everything on his own. There's still damage being done. Vic low.
Yeah, they would
Stack's
love
still
to
alive.
keep everyone
That's
alive.
terrifying enough. But the time is ticking.
2 shock darts on Izu. If he managed to get one
nice
to hell,
pass.
that'd be beautiful, but I don't think it's quite the time for it. Out they go, looking for players and finding them. Unfortunately,
They're
it's
flowing
Rossi
right now,
that they've
Cloud9.
walked into.
Yeah.
This man,
They're flowing.
he's really not missing when it matters.
They didn't fill by
10
though
to 6.
T1, but still. They're
C9
playing
on
as
the
if they have nothing to lose right
slow
now,
climb
C9.
back.
They won't have enough for an op as
I don't know
well,
what
so
Innie said. It must have been
kinda
akin
nice,
to Fane's
C9
speech
for a
in the
bit.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Because they've started the ascent.
How many
Why did
orbs
you- why
away
did
is
you
the
pick Bang?
breach?
No reason, no comment.
Did he get a kill at the end there? I'm not sure.
No, I will say, every time we've seen a pause from him,
Yeah, he got 1, so 2
there has
away
been a
and...
response. Like,
Oh,
I
but they
don't think
have
there's any
Rachel.
question that there is impact to be had from him chatting to the team. Whether
Look
it's
for
to
the swing.
pick them up or whether it's to have something specific.
A will get
I
a
think we've
cage to
seen
block either
adaptations in
side,
their
but we saw 2
strategies.
people either side, so they know this is fake pressure.
Right
It's
off the
only
rip.
this
He's now been
corner that
with
they could have got to.
C9 for a length of time, worked with different
D9,
IGLs
swing,
along the
pick
way.
up the orb, 1 away from breach short.
Definitely seems like
And Buzz
vibe
right
with
now
this one is a
clearing
good
all
one.
of A while his teammate watches
But
this,
this
so they
needs
can
to
bait
be
this out as well if they do
another
come
one
back
of those
A.
crazy comebacks. We saw it early in the tournament. Back on Abyss.
Cancel B, it's
They
smart.
can do it. It's just now, does the pressure take over? You're up against
Ooh.
T1.
Sylvan's got to go
With
huge
some
here. I mean, we're just
incredibly
breaking camera and going back, right?
experienced
Oh,
You need to be
Oh,
at your
yeah,
best.
yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, whoa, he's going forward.
Sylvan
Oh my god, he
steps
trusted in
into
the stun.
fray.
Oh, the hat?
Oxy
Nope.
thought he respected
That
that
didn't
step
kill him.
back, but no. Sylvan's feeling it. He's found himself in this half.
Oh, they breached
The
it.
impact
Uh-oh.
puts us back
He's
to
not
a
gonna get anything
3v2
from it, though.
rolling
Yeah, they're fine.
thunder from Stacks. The cage has bought them a bit of space. Even still, he almost takes them down in the reposition to the right side.
Oh, he walked
Vic
over here, it's
clearing
good.
the wrong way. He doesn't know
30 seconds left.
that heavy traffic is just around the corner.
God,
Flank play from
does he
Moose.
get that
Don't
kill
seem to find the
before?
impact.
Yeah, he
We're on board
does.
with Buzz, but the damage is in from Stacks. Dropped the spike and left Moose to try to do it all. 1v2, spike recovered. And Moose, well, he's running right into Izu off screen.
Oh,
that
yeah,
could have
you
been a
gotta go
battle
fast.
to settle the
Moose.
game.
10 seconds
Instead,
left.
looks like Moose
Yeah,
will grab
like-
a
Dude, what's happening to the
Right.
observer? He's
Izu's
sleeping out
running
here.
down.
Prius,
Izu's running
wake
down.
up.
He's taking the
Nice
fall.
try.
Prius.
He's won it. The defuse, as a result, 11 rounds for
Someone's
T1.
got to go wake Prius up, man.
True, I don't know what's happening over there in the spectator booth.
Almost out.
11 to 6. Again, it seemed like there were opportunities.
Houdini 173. Thank you so much for the
Them
6
try
months,
and
man.
get
Appreciate the
something
appreciate that.
in
Thank
that
you,
round.
thank you.
Moose definitely did some damage.
Wait,
and
you
caused a few
resubscribed for
issues
6
here and
months?
there.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, bro. You've been sub for 24 months. Appreciate that. 6 in advance. Thank you, mate.
We'll see if they can turn it back. The good thing for C9 is they have a hell of a lot of ults in this round. You can run it down for Oxy, the Rolling Thunder for Zephyr.
They're all in.
Stacks had to commit his in the previous.
They're all in. Let's hope they go all in with the ults.
Quell what was going to be an aggressive
Frozen
push in his
Solid as
direction.
well. Thank you
This
so much,
time,
man.
though,
Appreciate the
C9
prime.
look like
Thank you for
they
the
are
5
fully
months.
committed to C.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, there's no backing off now. All the util put in. Paranoia slows them down though. Oxy, even hit by that Rolling Thunder. In a bit of an awkward spot, but he's sliding around at the wrong time, looking the wrong way. Stacks on the back.
Why did they breach us like this?
I'm not sure.
Numbers, and it's the triple.
Like the Neon
to
can't
set
skate.
T1 up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a trophy lift. 12 to
He
6.
ulted like his entire team, it felt like.
6 chances to make history for their region, for their org. And C9.
He just took Oxy out of it, right?
Must be hitting strong.
Yeah, he couldn't escape.
Well, that's the thing. We saw T1 when they moved back to Korea. We talk about this.
I mean, Oxy is already in. It's only backside.
They are champions in other titles, in other games. In fact, one of the
my guy Oxy is playing 1 versus 9.
That was what we talked
he doesn't have a team.
Okay, 6 chances left, and man, yeah.
Is someone that
Bind and Haven have just been so one-sided.
A career that
they're just better on the maps, no doubt about it.
Would surprise most.
Dude, T1 for next year could be exciting.
Here. 6 rounds in a row needed 100%. For C9, otherwise history will.
You know what's good about this one as well? This one hasn't been the Meteor show. Like when I watch T1, a lot of times it's the Meteor show. This is.
They still have weapons to work with those Zephyr. And Moose are going to take
pulling a good amount of weight.
Not have the rifles.
This easy guy in Sylvan has been solid.
You guessed it.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Everything they desired and an opening pick.
Yeah, I've always thought that Izu's a bit of a beast, man. And I've never really watched enough of Sylvan.
His defensive side has been a huge step up, and no one could have predicted
Rough one, guys. Come on,
through that smoke. Nope. The confidence in play for T1 as Buzz knocks over another domino.
Dude, it's really convincing. Nicely done to T1.
100%. Those
looking strong.
Oh yeah.
An incredible performance from them from start to finish.
A team
that went through hell today. Had to
play with all of those pistols as well.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, man.
Best of 5 versus C9.
6-2 on pistols, and you're out here winning like this.
They brought in.
Got some good confidence from the offseason going in here. Nick Cruz, 39, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Appreciate the 4 months.
For years and years, and then they brought in a Masters
the T9 always comes second in this event.
Got the T-shirt.
Last year as well.
It's just about worked. They fought tooth and nail in this series throughout today, Ian. And you know what? I think they've earned that trophy.
I think you're right. Living up to the hype. Living up to this org's legacy while surpassing all challenges. This super team have been sensational. Korea claims the crown. Cloud9 suffer another nightmare before Christmas, failing to win a grand final.
Dude, you're just bowing and hearing C9 just have another nightmare before Christmas.
They put on a show for this magnificent crowd live in Berlin. But silver medalists once again.
Yeah, the thing is,
Bind could have been different though. What's that 1 versus 4?
Bind, yeah, the 1 versus 4 really just took him out of it.
I expected that going in, and they came in today fighting.
And T1 played a best of 3 today as well, right?
Looked at it.
Yeah, long day.
But these are the people you need to look at.
Went 3 maps as well.
Buzz,
yeah.
Izu,
fair play, honestly, that's a lot of maps.
T1
and they just got better and better, it felt like.
Yeah,
your Red Bull
I agree.
Homeground 2024 champions!
Stacks, man. Stacks is funny, bro.
Oh, there's quite a bit of people there.
Yeah. They got a lot of coaches. We got Carpe helping them out as well, I'm pretty sure.
Where's this event? London or Germany?
Berlin.
Berlin.
Give a huge round of applause to your Red Bull Homeground 2024 champions. It's T1! Oh, I'm so happy. Congratulations.
Anders, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you.
Stacks,
hope you enjoyed the final, dude.
What a way to round out this incredible week here in Berlin. You are the champions. You can see how much this means to you all. How are the team? It's a silly question, really, but how are the team feeling right now? It looks like you are top of the world.
Actually, we before we started Red Bull home ground, we bootcamp 2 weeks. I mean 1 week, but yeah, also our mindset is like it's the opposition, but we need to improve. So that's why we need to more focus, more seriously, and then never give up. We practice hard. So that's it. That's what happened.
That's the making of a serious team there. Just one Rebel home ground, but we still need to improve. There's things we can do. Obviously, 2025 is looking very exciting for you. This roster of talent here, it feels like we're witnessing something very special. Do you feel that in the team as well?
Yeah, we achieve a lot. We lift trophy a lot. So, but we're not gonna let guard down. We're gonna more focus, more practice harder, way better, and then we're gonna crash 2025.
Crash 2025. I love
it. Let's talk about your fantastic opponents, Cloud9, for a second as well here. They really put you all the way to the test. They're right to the very end. It felt like map 3 Bind, though, was just back and forth, slugging it out. You guys came out on top there. Was that a pivotal map for you as well, that third map?
Yeah, actually, on Bind is one of the most top one map. So we never nervous. We know how they play. So we just adapted our style and then we just crashed them.
Looking ahead as well, obviously, lifting the trophy must have felt incredible for you guys moving forward again. T1, exciting things on the horizon. Is there anything you'd like to say to everyone out here watching in Berlin, everyone at home, all the T1 fans around the world?
Yo, Berlin Arena, thank you!
Thank you so much.
What a beast.
Congratulations one more time. We'll ask you to lift the trophy again. Give it up, everybody. Your Red Bull Home Ground 2024 champions. It's T1! Incredible scenes.
Dude, Starks is a legend, man.
Amazing stuff.
Okay, that is us done for today. Chat, everyone say thank you to Bonkar for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. We'll do it again if you get some more free time coming up.
100%, just hit me up anytime.
Sounds good, man. If not, best of luck as well next year. I'm excited to watch all the work you put in.
Thank you. You have a good one and keep the grind going.
Of course, man. You too, dude. Take it easy.
Nice.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
And this tremendous group of people have been calling all of the action every single step of the way, every round, every map. Tom and Mitch, you still got your voice?
Okay, this was a good event. We like this. This was a stacked couple of days. We had 2 big events going on. We still have Asia invite at the moment as well. So if people want to check out some more games, we will be live in exactly 12 hours from now. And in about 14 to 15 hours from now, we've got Paper X EDG, which is going to be an absolute banger, okay? So hopefully I'll see a good amount of you there. Appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much. We're hitting some crazy numbers at the moment, so everyone that's like coming back, new viewers, etc., everyone that sticks around, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to T1, shout out to Bonkar for coming on as well. And yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep, I think. Chat, give me someone to raid. Who's around?
Team to be competing in VCT right now, so yeah, super excited to see what they can actually do throughout the year next one.
4th time's the charm.
Thank you so much, chat. Appreciate all the kind words. Thank you, thank you.
Well said, Tom. Look, it's not about us, it's about the fans, and of course it is about the
Mel? Yeah, we can do Mel.
Let's do Mel. Stepped up onto this stage and put it all on the line.
You raided this yesterday, so that makes sense.
Let's make some noise for our Red Bull Home Ground 2024 champions. We'll see you again.
NG, thank you, Desp. Mel is ending. Okay. Try a new one. Who's not ending? Safe? Noya? We've done a lot of Noya raids recently. She did win champs though. Okay, we'll do safe. Okay. Perfect. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you. I'll see you all in about 12 hours if you want to watch, alright? Appreciate it, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Safe will probably win something at one point. Yeah, I would imagine so. He's too good not to. Okay, take it easy, everyone. Peace, 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 peace. Slimmetry again, thank you so much for the gifted as well. And just all the subs, all the mods, all the lurkers, all the viewers, all the followers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. YouTube chat as well. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon, okay?